mind just having a quick word with Indy Mogul?
Sure.
This is Russell.
Hi, well, Russell from Indy
how's it
Mogul.
going?
It's great
Yeah.
to meet you. I'm standing next to Willem Dafoe. last year it was like, oh, Kevin Spacey. Now it's, oh, Willem Dafoe. So, Willem, I hear this was your first time ever doing a short film.
It is. I mean, I think. Yeah.
You think? You've got quite a career, so I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to the form so much, you know, because you like to sit with something for a while.
Yeah.
Long form is more interesting usually.
But how was it doing that? Not only a short film, but also with a first-time director, just wonder content.
Good. I enjoyed it. You know, it was there were risks involved because I didn't really know what I was getting into. But in the end, I can honestly say I found the directors fun to work with, and there was a kind of pleasure in working so fast and working with their personal stories. It was an interesting experiment for me.
Awesome. You have
well, how'd you prepare, really?
Pardon?
How did you prepare?
You know, they shortlisted the directors because they had lots of submissions. And then once they got a short list, they shared with me not only the scripts, but also the director's previous, samples of their work. And also, they made a request that they gave a couple of scenarios that the director could choose one and make a 1-minute film as a sample of their work, in addition to work that they'd previously done. So I had lots of stuff to kind of introduce me to who the director might be. So I looked at those things, and then I participated with Dana and Kevin to make those selections.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now we have most of our audience is very young directors, up-and-coming filmmakers.
Oh, really? Okay.
Any words of wisdom or advice you would give to them? Putting you on the spot to throw out some wisdom.
Just surround yourself with good people, and do what you want to do.
There you have it.
And if you can't do what you want to do, take it someplace else.
You can't do what you want to do, take it someplace else. Willem Dafoe. Right here. Thank you, Willem. It's great.
Sure.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Good to see you again. Congratulations on your second year. James' first shot. Yes. Sherlyn Wong, our winner.
Hello.
Hi. How was it working with Kevin? How was the whole experience?
It's been awesome. I mean, the whole, to win and then, fly me out to LA and start pre-production and have to direct Willem, and the whole post-production's been like a roller coaster, craziness, surreal.
What was that like the first time you were like, okay, Willem, this is what you need to do here? Was that just mind-blowing?
Yeah, I mean, it's super intimidating, but he's so warm, and he's got such a great sense of humor. He actually made it really easy, and he was giving me a lot of, feedback and how, and advice, and it's such a great learning experience, and awesome.
Look, I have to say thank you to Willem, because, normally when you go to an actor with a project, you have a script, you have a director. And in this case, I said to him, there's 3 scripts, but we don't know what they're going to be yet, and there's 3 directors, but we don't know who they're going to be yet. But will you please jump off this building with me? And luckily, Willem has been a long-time theater rat. He, is one of the founders of the Worcester Group, which is one of the most sort of shape-shifting ensembles to ever come along. So he's always had a kind of bravery about the work he does, and I was hoping that he would get the notion of what it means to give support to an emerging filmmaker, and he jumped on board. We showed him the 3 films that I did last year, and he said they looked really fun, and he'd never done a short film before, so he loved the idea of expanding into for him, a new genre, and I'm just incredibly delighted that he took the leap of faith.
Excellent. Well, Sherlyn, congratulations on everything, and anything you'd like to say? We have a lot of young filmmakers watching. Any words of wisdom or advice you now have? Now that you're the big time now, what do you have to say to them?
I would just say just keep believing. I think there was a huge part of me that was like, I'm never going to amount to anything. I should have changed my career, and I think this whole Jameson experience just gave me the confidence to the drive to just keep going and believing in myself. So,
well, congratulations! Can't wait to see the movie inside. And that's what she's got. Yeah, go ahead.
What was your criteria for actually picking the film?
Well, the criteria was, slightly different for each of us who were looking at it. Dana Bernetti, who runs Trigger Street, was looking at it from production values. Could we accomplish shooting the movie in 2 days? all those sorts of aspects. I was looking at it in terms of what I thought might offer Willem three very distinct kinds of roles and three very distinct kinds of experiences, because he'd never done short films before. And then, we sort of put them through a bit of a trial and error. We have them direct a scene. We look at maybe previous work they've done. We interview them on Skype. They talk to most of the major departments on the film so that we get a sense of the person that we're getting involved with and whether we think in the end they're going to be able to handle themselves on a film set, because they sort of arrive and everything is there for them. We do a casting process that they're involved in, but by the time they get to the set, everything is ready to go. And so we've been very fortunate in both years to come up with 6 emerging filmmakers that were able to make the grade, and we think make really wonderful films.
Sure.